Hey, coach, are you having trouble selling your 3 to 4 month, 12 session coaching packages? Here's a tip: stop trying to sell them. I know that's probably the opposite of what you've been told, but here's the truth. Those big expensive packages are actually derailing your brand new coaching business before it even gets started. They're harder to sell, harder to deliver, and worst of all, they set up both you and your clients for failure. Stick with me because I'm going to show you a smarter way. Hi, I'm Ronnie Noyes. I spent 25 years figuring out what actually works in a coaching business. Now I'm retired, so my only agenda is sharing those smart ideas that will help you succeed. Look, if you're struggling to enroll clients, feeling overwhelmed by imposter syndrome, or confused about how to structure your offers, you're not alone. Today, I'm sharing a very smart idea for you: the 3 types of essential coaching sessions that will transform how you attract and close new clients as a brand new coach. Here's a preview. First, the low barrier entry point that turns strangers into paying clients without pushy sales tactics. Second, the high value strategic session that delivers real results and creates raving fans and builds your reputation. Third, the retention secret that keeps clients coming back while reducing your marketing workload and expense. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete framework for structuring coaching packages that actually sell quickly and easily, along with a pricing strategy that reflects your value without triggering imposter syndrome. Are you ready? Let's do this. Before we get into the 3 session types, let's talk about why the traditional model isn't working for most new coaches. You've probably been told to start with a 12 session package, a 3 month package, maybe something priced around $1,500 or more. And on paper, that sounds great, right? Steady income, committed clients, deep transformation. That's what we signed up for. But here's what actually happens. First, they're really hard to sell. While $1,500 for a 3 month package is considered the industry standard, that's a significant investment for someone who's never worked with you before. And when you're starting a brand new business with very little, if any, experience or a track record, you're asking for a huge leap of faith from your client. Second, the truth is that these packages are hard to deliver as well, especially when you're new. Without a clear roadmap or milestones or specific outcomes, it's easy for both you and the client to lose focus and momentum. Sessions start feeling aimless, progress stalls, and nobody's happy about it. And third, this is the big one: clients struggle to commit. Think about it. Would you sign up for 12 sessions with someone you just met, especially if you're not even sure exactly what you'll get out of it? The biggest mistake I see new coaches making is believing that the client understands the coaching process well enough to choose the right package and commit. They don't. Here's an example from my experience. A client might want to be coached through a complete marketing plan, but only wants to pay for 1 or 2 sessions. They don't realize what it actually takes to achieve their goal. And that's not their job, it's ours. Now let's talk about what works better. And stick with me because I'm going to show you exactly how to structure each of these 3 session types, including what to charge. That's coming up right now. Number 1, your first essential session type is the consult. This is a low cost or free sales session, and its entire purpose is simple: to determine fit and outline next steps to achieve the client's goal. Now, I know what you're thinking, Ronnie. I don't want to give away my coaching for free. I hear you, but this isn't coaching, it's strategic selling. And here's why the consult is so powerful: it removes the biggest barrier to entry, which is fear and uncertainty. Your potential client gets to experience what it's like to work with you without making a massive financial commitment. You get to assess whether this person is actually a good fit, what they really need, and whether you're the right coach to help them. With 44% of new coaching contracts now structured with outcome based pricing, clients are becoming more sophisticated. They want to know exactly what they're getting before they invest. The consult gives them that clarity. During the consult, you are going to listen deeply to understand their real goal. You're going to help them identify the gap between where they are and where they want to be, and recommend next steps, which might be one of your other session types or even the big package. But you're not going to coach them on their goal. You're coaching them on choosing the right strategy to achieve their goal. Does that make sense? This isn't about manipulation. This is about being a professional who understands their client's needs better than the client does. And yeah, Some of these consults won't convert into paying clients, but the ones that do will be the right clients, which saves you time, energy, and heartache down the road. Your second essential session type is the strategy session, and this is where the real coaching happens. This is typically a 90-minute deep dive session designed to deliver immediate value while setting the foundation for ongoing work. Now, here's what makes it different from that intimidating 12-second package. It's focused on a specific single outcome. In a strategy session, you're going to get to know the client and build real rapport, identify their big goal or desired outcome, assess their current assets and resources, identify potential barriers or stumbling blocks, and develop strategies to overcome those obstacles, and finally create a detailed action plan with specific timelines and deadlines. This can absolutely be a one-and-done session, and it's never free. This is professional coaching, and you're delivering tremendous value in a compressed time frame. Here's where it gets smart. The strategy session works beautifully as the first session in a small starter package. For example, a 3-session package for $375 could include one 90-minute strategy session plus 2 45-minute follow-up sessions. Or you can sell the strategy session as a standalone session for $225. Now, here's what I love about this approach. After a powerful 90-minute strategy session, clients often realize they need more support than they originally thought. They've experienced your value firsthand, they trust you, and they're far more likely to invest in additional sessions or even that great big long package. This is the opposite of the traditional model where you're asking for a big commitment up front. Instead, you're proving your value first, then inviting them to go deeper. Now, you can also create specialized strategy packages focused on specific outcomes, like social media strategy, speaking preparation, sales systems, networking plans that I did. Each one promises a clear deliverable, which makes it much easier for clients to say yes. I did a ton of these back in the day, and clients were so happy they came back again and again. Remember, people don't buy coaching, they buy outcomes. The strategy session format makes that outcome crystal clear and makes it easy to buy. Your third basic session type is designed for returning or current clients, and this is your secret weapon for building a sustainable coaching practice. Here's the reality. A lot of coaches don't make a full-time living from coaching alone. One reason, they're constantly chasing new clients instead of creating systems for client retention. Returning client sessions solve this problem. These are smaller, more affordable packages specifically for clients who have already worked with you and don't need a large commitment or even a sales consult. They might need a quick tune-up after achieving their goal, support navigating a new challenge, or accountability to help them stay on track. Now, here's how to structure it. One individual 45-minute session, $125. A 3-session extension package, $300. Notice the pricing strategy here. The package offers significant savings, $75 off compared to buying 3 individual sessions. This creates an incentive to commit to multiple sessions without requiring a huge investment. The beauty of this model, there's no marketing needed. These are current and past clients who already know, like, and trust you. They've experienced your value. The sales conversation is simple. Would you like to continue working together? This is how you create a coaching practice that isn't constantly scrambling for new clients. You build a base of satisfied clients who return again and again because you've proven you can help them get results. And here's a bonus insight. Clients who successfully complete a small package are far more likely to invest in larger packages later. You're building trust and demonstrating value incrementally, which is exactly how people actually make buying decisions. In my business, I had a number of clients who started with the 3-session strategy package after seeing me speak, so no sales consult needed, and then they bought both individual sessions and 3-session packages for years. The only marketing I did between sessions was to send them my newsletter. Now let's recap what we've covered today, because this framework can truly transform your coaching business, especially when you're in startup mode. Instead of leading with big, expensive packages that scare clients away and set you up for delivery challenges, now you have 3 strategic session types. 1. The consult, your low barrier entry point that qualifies clients and builds trust. 2. The strategy session, your high value offer that delivers specific outcomes and can stand alone or anchor a small starter package, which is how I would frame it if you ask me. 3. The returning client sessions, your retention engine that reduces marketing costs and creates sustainable revenue. The key principle underlying all of this: start small and build up. Prove your value, deliver results, create raving fans, then invite clients into bigger commitments. This approach respects where your clients are while positioning you as a professional who understands their needs better than they do. And it eliminates that paralyzing fear of, am I charging too much? Because you're offering clear value at each and every price point. So here's my question for you. Which of these 3 session types are you missing in your coaching practice right now? Was this helpful? Remember to like, subscribe, and share for smart strategies to grow your coaching business with confidence. Thanks for watching, Coach. I'm Ronnie Noyes, reminding you that today is a great day to be a coach.